In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your English 1 journal. We'll be using our journals for a variety of things throughout the year, including reflecting on how class is going, what we're doing well, what we could continue to work on, what we're learning, etc. Also to reflect on our independent reading and to do some creative writing. It's really important that on the front of your notebook you have your first and last name written somewhere, as well as the title of the course, English 1. I wrote mine in Sharpie. If you don't have a Sharpie, it should just be really easy to write in pen somewhere on the front. This is so that when I eventually collect your journals to grade them, it's easy for me to see whose is whose and I can actually give you credit. Go ahead and open up once you've got your name on there. The first page is a series of reflection questions. Like I said, one of the things we'll be using our journal for is to reflect on how class went, what went well, what we want to work on, what we learned, things like that. So take a moment to pause your video and copy down all of these questions so that your first page looks just like mine. When you're ready, go ahead and flip the page. The back side of this should be blank so that we have room to add on more reflection questions as the year goes on. On the next new page, we're going to start a section for independent reading skills. All we have right now is summarizing, but as the year goes on, we'll add more skills that we're working on. So go ahead and take a moment to pause the video and make sure this page of your journal looks just like mine. All right, when you're ready to move on, go ahead, turn this page, and then you're going to turn 3 more pages. This is just so that we have more room to add more reflection or independent reading questions throughout the year. When you get to the 6th page in your notebook, you're going to make a little divider just so you can easily tell the difference between the first part of your notebook and the second part where you'll actually be doing the writing. It's really easy to make the divider. You can just fold down one side and then the other so it ends up in this little triangle shape. Then let's look at this example of my entry from yesterday. You can see I have the date in the top right corner, and then I have IR for independent reading, and then I put summarize because that's the skill that I chose to focus on today. Again, as we continue with the year, there will be more options for how to reflect on independent reading. Right now we're just doing summarizing. So you can see here is my summary for a section of Ready Player One. I made sure to have my 5 W's, who, what, when, where, why. And then for my reflection, I chose number 6. Let's just look back at what number 6 said. Number 6 says, reflect on the class as a whole today. As a group, what did we do well? What could we keep working on? So each day, you'll choose which reflection you want to focus on. At the end of class, you'll write reflection, and then the number. Again, the numbers are from the front of your notebook here. And then you'll write a reflection that captures your ideas. So take a moment to pause the video. Make sure you read through my 2 examples so you know what strong examples of summary and reflections look like. Great, thanks for watching the video. Feel free to go back to any part that you might have missed. Again, you want to make sure that your journal looks just like mine at this point.